Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to my pick a card reading. So this reading is going to be, how does the world view you? Okay, how does the world see you? So we have three different piles here. We have group number 1 with the orange citrine. We have group number 2 with the moonstone, and group number 3 with the rose quartz. Okay, so you can go ahead and make your selection here, and there will be timestamps down below, so you can go ahead and jump right to your pile. And before we begin, please keep in mind this is a general reading. While it is a general reading, I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed. So just use the information as it resonates, which I'm going to try to keep this one as a pick a card as general as possible. Information for private and personal readings are down below each video in the description box below, along with information on how to email me to purchase a reading, to schedule a reading, and information for payments and tips. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below as well. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here and jump right in with pile number 1. Okay, hi, pile number 1, and you chose the orange citrine. So with you choosing the orange citrine, I'm feeling right away that you are someone who is extremely confident, who's very artistic and driven. That's one energy that I'm picking up from you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So the first thing you got is the North Node, life's purpose. Okay. So I feel like people look at you and they view you and see you as having a very big purpose in this world. Okay. And see you as knowing your purpose and walking in your purpose, walking in your truth, is, I think, how people view you is the first thing that we have. And then we have third ray of creative intelligence. Okay. So again, I feel like you're someone who is extremely creative. I think that you have an abundance of creative energy. And I also think that a lot of things that you've been through in your past hasn't been easy. It's been, a little rough, but I think you've always managed to lift yourself up in spirit and through your creativity. And I think that you're also very unique and you feel very free expressing yourself. And I think that it shows to the whole world. So people look at you and they see that you have a very big purpose, a destiny, that has to do with creativity, that has to do with self-expression or art. So it's kind of like that energy of seeing someone who's just so talented in what they're doing and saying, I know that person's going to make it somewhere. I know that their purpose involves doing this, Like, I know this person's going to be successful in creativity. So that's what I'm getting. Then we have brunch here. Okay. And this is about sustenance, abundance, life, and celebration. Okay, so I feel like with the hard times you've been through, especially with brunch, we have the orange juice here. With the hard times that you've been through, it's given you more fuel. It's giving you more passion to express yourself creatively. And it's almost given you more inspiration, more drive. Okay, so the things that you've been through, it's like you've turned it into something positive, and you've learned how to express yourself in very unique ways. And I feel like you're not only a voice for yourself, but you're also a voice for others, who may not be able to express themselves the same way that you're able to convey that message. Okay, so I see you as having a very big purpose that has to do with that, and the whole world can see that about you. Okay. So I feel like you could be some kind of artist, working with pictures, words, painting, anything, poet, telling stories. It could just be telling your story, but whatever it is, it's very significant. It's very special and unique, and the entire world sees this in you. And they see that you shine the brightest and you shine the most when you're expressing yourself creatively. So then we have the breath of the cosmos. All right. So again, it's being that collective voice. So you're not only a voice and expressing yourself for you, but you're a voice for others that have been through the same thing that you have, that aren't able to express themselves or that are too afraid to express yourself. You are that creative expression. You are that voice. And it's very healing on a collective level is what I'm getting here. So you're a very, very special and unique person and energy. And look, we got the lion beings. Beautiful, beautiful energy. A lot of you could be Leos or have Leo in the North Node, okay? And that's about creative expression, you know, as your life purpose. So that would completely line up with this reading. But this is about authority, authenticity, and balance, okay? So being able to bring balance to not only yourself, but to others who have went through a lot of the same things that you have went through, who have struggled through those things, and being able to bring balance to them through your own self-expression and creativity. And, you know, people also see you as extremely brave, very, very brave, very courageous, you know, always able to overcome. Right? And it says, we are the lion beings, an ancient guardian race that prides ourselves on self-expression and knowing that we are divine. We want you to experience true life by being the true you. We are a very balanced race of beings as we have integrated all aspects and polarities within. Our presence introduces us before we speak. You feel us and know we have great authority. So we are also childlike, warm, and soft. So those are more qualities for you. So you're very, you know, have this innocent air about you and can be very childlike and speak very softly. But I feel like the expression that you have is you speak with an air of authority, you know, and it is just beautiful. Almost like a voice and expression for those that don't have that voice and expression. Okay. And it says your true self is just like this. We find great joy in mirroring this to you, you know, the same way that you are a voice to others, mirroring that expression back to them. And I feel like it helps so many people, and people really see that and recognize about you. And it says, there is no reason to fear. It is safe to be you. Your soul is much bigger than you know. Soon you will discover this and be able to roar like a lion with the heart of a hummingbird. When you do embrace your authentic self and greatness, know that people will come to dim your shine, for they are poor within their spirit temples and do not understand the difference between humility and knowing who you are, the difference between confidence and arrogance. Okay, Jesus said not to hide your light, but to put it up high where all can see, so it gives light to everyone in the house. As you activate the light within yourself, you activate it within others. So stand tall and be the shining sun of unity you truly are inside. So wow, how beautiful. I'm also getting another message here that, you know, people in your life in the past may have tried to like micromanage you, tell you what to do, tell you how you should be expressing yourself. And I feel like you don't take kindly to that. You don't like that. You like to express yourself the way you like to express yourself. And you are the authority on how you should express yourself. Nobody else can tell you that. And honestly, you've helped so many people just by being you. Okay, so that's what it's saying here. All right, so let's see if we can get some more qualities. Spirit, tell me more about this North Node energy. Yeah, look at that. Justice. So bringing balance to others, and that is your purpose, to bring balance to others, to be a voice, to be that, justice by speaking about your own experiences in a creative way. So bringing that healing in, okay? And And I got Libra energy here, so you could have a Libra North Node as well. All right. So I think that you're someone who's very fair in your views. You always want things to be fair and balanced is one of the things that I'm getting here. You might even work with law maybe, or that could be an aspiration for you. Spirit, tell me about third ray of creative intelligence. But yeah, people do see you as a very fair, maybe like even a mediator, you know, in between, someone who can bring peace and balance. And you do bring peace and balance to a lot of people. And that is part of your purpose here on this earth, to do that, again, through a creative expression. For the hardships that you've been through, the Tower. So we have Scorpio energy here. You might have Scorpio in the third house. You know, you might have been through a lot of transformations in your life, a lot of devastating moments, but it's given you drive and it's given you insight and perspective, and being able to view certain situations and emotions in a different way. Okay. And again, being that voice for those who are going through it now, who don't know how to express themselves, or who might not be able to express themselves. I think that the sheer like creativity and talent that you have, pile number one, is shocking to a lot of people, because it's just, it's a divine talent. That's what I'm seeing here. It's a divine talent that just brings so much healing. Spirit, tell me about brunch. Ace of Swords. So yeah, this is about communication, divine communication, being able to bring clarity to others about what they've been through, about tragic moments and events in their life, being able to bring truth and clarity to others through your creative expression, and people really see that in you. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me about the breath of the cosmos. Yeah, 8 of Cups. So I feel like you're also somebody who's not going to be micromanaged, you know, and I think that in your past, people have tried to tell you who you should be, try to tell you how you should express yourself. And it's like you've always rejected that because you knew it wasn't in your truth to do so. So I do feel like you've walked away from a lot of connections in your life and people that have tried to micromanage you in that way, because you knew it wasn't for your purpose. You knew that there was something deeper out there for you. And again, that energy of just being like, I will be the authority about what I speak about, how I express myself. Thank you very much. So that type of energy. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the lion beings. I think people also see you as like a very like regal and royal presence. I think you have a very golden aura about you as well. So a very beautiful aura. I also see you as like a protector, someone who protects. Even if it is just through that expression, I see you as someone who's very brave, courageous, and as a protector, who brings this beautiful healing to others. Okay. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, this is again your purpose. All right. This is about your fate, your destiny, and knowing that you're the authority on your fate and your destiny. And I feel like you're someone who really takes fate and destiny into your own hands, and you have that drive. Okay. So really beautiful energy. And people also see you as being lucky. I think people look at you and say, oh, this person is so lucky because they're so brave, they're so talented, you know, but they don't know what you've been through to get to that point, right? But you do express it creatively in ways, and it does help a lot of people. Okay, so you are just this beautiful shining light to others. All right, and that's how the world sees you, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and let me know how it resonates with you down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hi, pile number 2, and this is for those of you who's chosen the moonstone here. This is going to be your reading on how the world sees you, how the world views you. So let's see what you got. Okay, so you got part of fortune, increase, and it's a number 45. You got divine talents, number 39. The home brewer. Star bathing, light body crystal grid, transmission and activation. And you got closer than you think. Don't know why when I set things down, they always look crooked. Okay. So how do people see you? How does the world view you? Wow, I definitely see a very interesting energy here. The first card you got is part fortune, increase. Okay, so I think that people see you as very lucky. I think that people see you as someone who things just very easily come to, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so and a very abundant energy. So people see you as just very blessed, very lucky, someone who things just naturally kind of flow to, someone who things just naturally kind of fall in line for. Okay. And with divine talents, I think that you have some sort of, I think, spiritual talent about you that is very mystical, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so there is some sort of very spiritual gift that you do have. All right. And with the home brewer, you're very intelligent. So that's another thing that I'm seeing here for you. So you just have this divine intelligence. You have this inherent wisdom. And I feel like it's something that comes from your DNA. I feel like you are a star seed on this earth. So pile number 2, you might resonate with the star seed energy. I'm picking that up very heavily for you. And you do have a lot of spiritual divine gifts. You do have a lot of just inherent divine knowledge, which just comes in your DNA. Okay. So this is knowledgeable artisan. So people see you as very artistic or like crafty. I'm seeing it in like almost like a crafty type of way. I think that you're also very observant. So people see you as observant, being able to catch certain things other people wouldn't catch, or recognize things that other people would just look right on past. And I think you have a lot of skills as well. Okay, so you're very, very skilled in different things. You're very knowledgeable about the stars, about the planets. I feel like you're very knowledgeable about your gifts as well. Okay, you're very knowledgeable about spirit, is what I'm seeing here as well. And you have a very artistic spirit about you, but I think you express it in a spiritual way. Okay. I think you're very curious. You're always thirsty for new tastes, new knowledge. You might be a starseed who came here to experience Earth life, to experience what it's like to live and breathe and be in the human form, and taste food and feel love and all of those things. So I feel like you're the energy that's come here to experience those things. Okay, to experience joy. All right, so yes, and I see esoteric Wikipedia pages. So what I'm seeing here as well for your energy is that you're very curious about the esoteric. You're very curious about, starseed things, the stars, divine talents, divine healing, just esoteric and the occult in general. Okay. But you know, people see you as being very blessed, very spiritual. Just, they also see you as just like this ball of light. I feel like you're a very happy, very like bubbly type of person. You light up a room when you walk into it, and people really notice that. People see that. And I think that as a star seed, you're someone who is led to certain places to activate that ley line, to activate that grid in the earth to a higher earth plane. So it's like you're being placed in certain places to activate certain points to bring in a higher frequency in that place. Okay. And I think that you do this without even being aware of it, but you do get a lot of returns from this. So I see that you might like quite often come into like money out of nowhere, or just come across really special little gifts from the earth or the universe. It could be something as little as a crystal. It could be something like a heart-shaped rock. But you know, this is the universe giving you gifts, giving back to you, because you are, you know, activating the earth. I feel like your voice, the sound of your voice also has activations in it. So you are a light being here on this earth. Okay, starseed light being energy here on this earth. That's why you're so drawn to esoteric knowledge, and you can't get enough of it. There's just a thirst for that, is what I'm seeing here. But people see you as like this beautiful, like light being who's very lucky, who just like runs into abundance, right? And it is the universe giving back to you, because really just by your presence on this earth, you do so much just by being here. Okay. So we got closer than you think. We got the hummingbird here. So you might be seeing a hummingbird as a sign that this reading is, you know, for you as a synchronicity. And it says faith, keep going. Surprise. So yeah, the universe is always leaving you like little surprises. You know, it could even be just seeing like a very rare bird flying by, but you're always getting these surprises from the universe. And look, the moon has a heart on it saying, I love you, you know? So there's a star family above who's looking out for you too. They send you surprises, messages, little gifts. And, your message says, it's often the times we are ready to give up and lose hope that what we are seeking is right around the corner. We can only endure pain or disappointment for so long until our heart gets filled with doubt. Though the times we feel the heaviest, like we can't take any more, are often just the times of emotional purging and are followed by a period of healing, grace, peace, positive change, rewards, and feeling lighter. Okay, so again, talking about the universe rewarding you and bringing you into positive circumstances, positive changes, because you do so much for the earth already. And Spirit is saying, you know, for you to just come to this earth and be here, you know, to activate it, even that is a sacrifice. Even though you have this thirst for knowledge and curiosity, and you love to experience all the human experience things, you know, like food and love and relationships, and you know, but still, it's still hard for anyone to come to this earth. So Spirit really, really rewards you, and people just see you as really lucky. Okay. So it says, what is it you are passionately seeking, whether it be inner or outer wealth? This card is a sign to not lose hope and keep moving forward in the direction of your dreams. That which you have been seeking is closer than you think. Okay. So people see you as a truth seeker, as someone who is out to find a quest for knowledge, a quest for truth, an extremely curious energy. And I think that you also, you know, were sent to this earth for research, to do research on this earth and, you know, send it back to your star family is what I'm getting as well. Okay, so let's get some more cards and qualities. Spirit, tell me about the part of fortune. Okay, so we have the Ace of Coins. Yeah, so people see you as very lucky. You get rewarded with the universe through opportunities that just come out of nowhere. You know, things like that. So yeah, I do feel like the universe is always rewarding you, and people see you as very lucky, very blessed. There could also be some jealousy that comes along with that from people. Okay. And Spirit also rewards you with also more talents, more divine talents. I think you have a lot of hidden talents that you haven't even discovered yet. Okay. Spirit, tell me about divine talents. But I am seeing that voice activation energy. So your voice is packed with light codes. And it does activate people when you speak. We got the 4 of Swords. So yeah, you're a natural healer. Okay, a very natural healer. And you know what? I feel like even the frequency in your voice, the relationships, the even just being on certain parts of the earth, you know, on that grid, you're healing that part of the earth, your frequency. You are a natural healer of the earth and those around you. And, you know, your friends, people around you, they see you as a very healing energy. Okay. And I feel like people are very comfortable around you as another thing that I'm getting as well. Like people don't have their guard up around you. They feel like they can just relax around you. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the home brewer. Also with the home brewer, I feel like you really like natural things. You might like to make things yourself, like as in soap or perfumes or oils or cleaning products. We got the King of Wands. Okay, that came along with this. So yeah, I think you might be very creative, especially with the King of Wands coming out here. You might, and again, that's craft energy, like a crafty type of energy. You might even craft spiritual items. You might actually have a very divine gift for crafting spiritual items. Okay. But, yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. So very talented as that, in that. You're very talented at that as well. People see that talent. Spirit, please reveal to me. Tell me about star bathing. Okay, we got the 5 of Swords. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you might live or have been drawn to places on the earth that have a lot of trauma connected to them. You might be drawn to relationships with people who have been through a lot of trauma. And it's because, you know, you're being brought there to heal that part of the earth, to heal, to help to heal in relationships just by being there, just by, you know, speaking, letting them hear your voice, just by giving them a helping hand. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. But I am seeing you were sent to this earth to help to heal the earth. So you might, again, I feel like you might live somewhere where there's a lot of trauma attached to the area in some type of way, and you help to bring peace to the area and to the earth. And the earth is very grateful, very, very grateful. I have Gemini energy here. I have Libra energy. I have Taurus energy. Very strong Gemini, Libra. I have all the fire signs. So you know what? Just take your pick. I got all the signs here. All right. Yeah, and look at that. It's the Magician that wanted to come out with number 1 here. So yeah, what Spirit is... the message I have for you from Spirit, this is an additional message. And if you see a hummingbird, it is a clarifier that this message was for you, this one right here. That what you're seeking is seeking you right now, and it's closer than you think. It's right around the corner. So something you've been really, really working towards is about to manifest for you with a little help from Spirit, because you deserve it. is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about closer than you think. The Hanged Man. So yeah, this is that spiritual energy. This is saying, you know, your spirit guides, your star family are around you all the time, okay? All the time they're with you, all the time they're around you. And this is also having very psychic gifts, very spiritual gifts. So, and I think you might have been trying to get to know your spiritual gifts. You have a lot that are still hidden, and Spirit is saying, keep going, keep working at them. You're going to find that you'll find a surprise. You'll find a surprise in how strong your psychic gifts really are. So keep going. Okay, so people see you as very psychic. People see you as very determined, with a lot of faith. Okay, as very, very bubbly. All right, is another thing, crafty. All right, and just lucky, have a lot of opportunities. All right. And again, you might have some jealousy, but it's because the universe like just shows so much favor towards you. All right. And that's the message I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Let me know in the comments below if it did. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and this is your reading. How does the world see you and view you? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what you got. With the rose quartz, I feel like you have a very big heart. You're very caring, very nurturing, very attractive, beautiful, you know, physically attractive as well as on the inside. So very caring, nurturing, and beautiful energy with the rose quartz here. It represents the heart chakra. So I think people see you as having a very big heart as well. Let's see what you got here. Okay, we got Black Moon Lilith. Mystery. All right. So with the rose quartz, it also is speaking about love, relationships. Okay. So with Black Moon Lilith, you might have been through, you know, bad relationships in your past. You might have even dealt with some abusive relationships, but have grown to the point to where you're like, I will never let that happen again. I will never let anyone put me down in that way ever again. So I think that people see you as very strong, very protective. I think you're very protective over children as well with the Lilith energy. But you're also very mysterious. Okay, so people see you as very beautiful, very mysterious, very protective over yourself and of others because you've been through things in the past. Very strong as well, extremely strong. Then we have Master Healing, number 33. Okay, so this is wanting to learn all the mysteries of the universe. You are drawn to the mysteries of the planets in the sky, the mysteries of energy, spirit in the universe. And you know what? I think that you may have been drawn to this because of the relationships that you've been through. Okay, I think you're a natural light worker as well. And we got Wanderlust. Look at that. You might be drawn to the mountains, to the Arctic Circle, you know, because it's one of the most mysterious places on Earth. I'm also seeing the Aurora Borealis here. You might feel very drawn to go there, to see it, just to experience that mystery, right? With Wanderlust, I think you like to travel. You want to see the world. You want to experience all the different places. You want to get to know all the different places. You want to go to mystical places. So you could be a traveler. You love to travel. You're very spontaneous. You're curious especially about the mysteries of the world. You're adventurous. You're always ready to be open to a new adventure. Okay. So you're somebody who um, would just go off on an adventure, you know what I mean? Even if you only have a little bit of money in your backpack, you're still going off on this adventure. I think you love to learn about other cultures, other religions, other places. You just like to experience the different things on earth, the different ways of life, the different energies of the universe. So it is very beautiful. So loving to travel. Um, we also got baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So yeah, you're somebody who is very spontaneous. If your intuition is telling you to go, you go. You don't question it. You follow that. So you're very spontaneous, curious, adventurous. People see you as such. Okay. But also mysterious. Okay. You never know what you're going to be doing next. You never know what you're going to be up to. And it's like, the fact of finances being an issue, you always find a way around that. If there's somewhere you want to go or something you want to experience, you'll find a way around that. So money is never an issue, and it's not like you have a lot of it. You just find ways around that. We also got the eagle, vision, higher self, and truth. So again, the eagle flying high, wanting to see all the different parts of the world and the universe and experience that mystery for themselves. So yeah, very bold. You're very bold. People see you as bold and adventurous and spontaneous, okay? But also mysterious. And your message is rise up on the eagle's wings and enter the vision. It is time to remember who you truly are. Eagle wraps you up in his wings and lends you his eyes so you can see beyond the veil of illusion. The light whiffs of feathers and wind on your face feels like the presence of seraphims. Creator has heard your prayers and is taking you home to your higher self. Eagles have powerful vision. They can see 8 times stronger than our human eyes, spotting prey from a mile high. Thus, eagle symbolizes our spiritual vision when we close our human eyes and see through the single eye of the universal heart. With the eagle as our totem, our vision is strong and focused. We know the truth and are so full of conviction, no amount of illusion can keep us from the truth. Eagle is also a symbol of balance, soaring in the center of heaven and earth, reminding us to touch the sun, but never fly so high we lose sight of the ground. Just like the eagle, we are a bridge, and we cannot ground heaven on earth when not connected to our center. Eagle wants you to remember your perfection so you can be free of sin, aiming with sureness and truth, never missing the mark. If eagle visits you in dreams or in waking life, know that your angels are near. Invoke your inner eagle so you can be a divine messenger too, connecting both worlds by delivering the good news from the earth to sky. So I also feel like you might, have traveled on plane a lot. Here is what I'm seeing. But yeah, I feel like with you, it's almost like I feel like being at home, being stuck at home, you really can't stand that. You cannot stand being in one place for too long. Very Sagittarius energy I'm picking up. You just want to go. You want to experience. You want to see the world. And it makes you feel really at peace, and you feel like you gain some sort of vision or understanding by experiencing all these different things. But I also feel like you like to read and you like to learn about all the different mysteries, different cultures, all those things. Okay. And I think maybe a lot of people don't really understand that about you. I think that some people are, your family might be afraid for you or your friends, like, oh my gosh, why are you just got home, now you're going here, or tell you to slow down a little. But you go at your own pace is what I'm seeing here. All right. Because that's what makes you feel fulfilled. That's what you're interested in. Okay, so very curious, very spontaneous, very adventurous, up for anything. Definitely don't like being home too long. I feel like when you're at home, stuck at home for too long, not able to leave or whatever, you feel like you're being invaded on yourself or something like that. You just don't like it. All right, Spirit, tell me about Black Moon Lilith. I think you also have a very sexual energy about you as well that, you know, just is in your aura. People can't help but take notice of it. So very like sexy type of energy, sexy and adventurous. We got the 7 of Wands here. So this is talking about being very courageous, adventurous again, but also feeling like at times you have to defend yourself from people because they don't understand that. All right, is another thing I'm seeing here. Very passionate as well. Spirit, tell me about master healing. And I keep seeing the aurora in these cards. I think you might be thinking about traveling to see the aurora borealis, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, we got justice here. So you want to learn about karma. You want to learn about the ways of the world. You want to learn about all of those things, right? You want to learn the truth. You're a truth seeker. All right, that's what I'm seeing. All right, and with Wanderlust, let's get a card for that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like you're being called to the mountains, to the snow, to the Arctic Circle, to the aurora. I really do. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. You're tired of being cooped up. You know what I mean? You just don't like it. You don't like it. And you feel like when you're traveling, when you're experiencing the world, that you're healing on a deep, deep level. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. It's healing for you on a very deep level. Spirit, tell me about baby steps. And you know, Spirit is saying that this energy, it doesn't have to make sense for anyone but you. All right, so it doesn't matter if it makes sense to anyone. It only matters if it makes sense to you. So very passionate energy. And Spirit is saying with baby steps, go for it, right? It doesn't have to make sense to anyone as long as you feel passionate about it, as long as that's what's in your spirit, then go for it, you know? Spirit, tell me about Eagle. Okay, Knight of Wands. So yeah, the Traveler. Look at that. You are ready to go, man. You are ready to go. All right. So yeah. So Spirit's saying nobody has to understand it, just you. You're the only one who has to understand your path and your purpose. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone but you. Okay. So very adventurous energy is what I'm seeing here. And mysterious at the same time, but I think you're very knowledgeable about the different parts of the world and the ways of the world. And to you, that is magical. The way that the entire world is just broken up into so many different parts and so many different cultures, but it all comes together and ties together so beautifully. That's beautiful to you. That's healing to you. Okay. So, yeah, that's the message I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.